What's up folks, my name is Felix. Welcome back to today's update video on B2 Network and Merlin Chain. This will be a short one because I have to prepare for Blast mainnet launch. There will be no sleep this night because there will be so many opportunities, but more about that in the upcoming days. So let's talk about B2 Network and Merlin Chain, what's currently going on there and what you should pay attention to. Let's start with B2 Network. They just managed to get a total value deposited of over 500 million US dollars. This has, of course, obviously to do with the Bitcoin pump that all or the main assets on this chain have also pumped in value. And we have now close to 27.5K in total addresses that deposited onto the network. And they now made an important announcement here on Twitter today where they said bus deposits will end on March 12th. So there are just around 2 weeks left for you to deposit onto this network and farm for the future airdrop, because the mining parts production will go on until March 31st. So another month for you to farm for this airdrop. And another important thing is that you will be able to claim and trade your assets. So like we did it in Manta. So your assembled mining rigs will be converted into NFTs and listed on some marketplace, and then you will be able to trade them. I'm very excited to see how valuable they are, how much people are willing to bid for them. So once this is live, I will of course keep you updated with another video. Let's continue with Merlin Chain because there is a lot more to talk about, as there are already some projects on mainnet which you can interact with. So Merlin Chain is currently close to 3 billion US dollars in assets on the chain. Of course, again, also because of the Bitcoin pump here in this case. Then we can see the main statistics here on DeFi Llama. The only platform which is currently listed here is Merlin Swap, which is the liquidity hub currently for Merlin Chain. But of course, there will be more protocols listed in the future as they get approved by DeFi Llama. Then let's first talk about Merlin Swap, which is the liquidity hub, the main DEX where you can trade all your tokens which are currently live on the network. They just announced, for example, a trading competition. So if you're active on the platform, you can earn additional Voya token. And also, I saw an interview today from Francis Dune Uncensored, and he had an interview with the co-founder of Merlin Swap, and he confirmed that there will be another token. So there will be a token beside Huhu and Voya, and what you can do to farm for this token, because it will be offered through an airdrop. Yeah, you basically just want to do volume on the DEX, because this will probably be the main criteria to get your hands on some of those tokens. Let's take a look on the token performances on the top 3 or top 5 of those tokens. This one is Huhu, currently the biggest one with 10 million in market cap. It did quite well since we saw the sell-off after the Voya airdrop, as many people sold their tokens because they got their hands on some of the Voya tokens. Then if we jump over to see how valuable the Voya token currently is, we are sitting here at 5 US dollars. So we had a little bit of consolidation over here. So now we went from 4 US dollars to 5 US dollars overnight. And your airdrop, if you received 90 Voya tokens, should be worth now around 450 US dollars. And the third one, which I wanted to show you because I already talked about it in last video, is Spell. This is basically a yield farm token, is currently trading at 65 cents. So I'm a little bit down on my position over here. But what I did with my tokens, I put them on the platform because they just announced on their Twitter and also on their Telegram that their platform is live and that you can now allocate your Spell token. And tonight, once you see this video in approximately 2 to 3 hours from the time I release it, you will be also able to provide Huhu and Voya tokens here on the platform and earn yields on it. The APR on Spell currently is sitting at 385% if you don't lock it. And if you lock it for 7 days, you get an APR of roughly 1200%, which is almost 3 to 4% a day. That's what I did with my tokens. So let's see how this platform does over the upcoming days and weeks. Then there is another one which now confirmed they will give out an airdrop for all Voya token holders as well as Merlin stakers in the future. Tiny Pirate, it's a GameFi platform which now migrated over as well to Merlin Chain. I am not sure if they are legit, so please do your own research. This could of course also be a rug pull, we don't know yet. It hasn't been approved yet, for example, by the Merlin Swap team or by Merlin Chain team itself. That's why you should act with caution over here. But what you can do right now is you can jump over to their homepage, connect your wallet and check out if you get an allocation. So if you hold Voya tokens on your wallet, you should get some of the so-called M Gold token in the future. They also said that here in their Twitter post, so I will link their Twitter post down in the description, that you can check everything out by yourself. And the last thing which I wanted to give a short mention in this video is Merlin Starter. They now have an official partnership with Merlin Swap. This will be a launchpad, and they will of course also have their own token. You can see already the airdrop section over here. The homepage is still a little bit buggy. You can try to connect your wallet. It doesn't work for me, but you can basically check your wallet and connect your social accounts, and then there should be the criteria for the future airdrop. You can also already see their launchpad product, so they will have public and private launch pads, but more about that as well in the future as more info gets released. And the last thing I wanted to mention, because Jeff from Merlin Chain said it, there will be a big Voyage campaign. So I think this will be very similar to all the Galaxy campaigns we saw in the past from bigger L2s, or for example to the thing Linea, the Ethereum layer 2 is currently doing with their Linea Park campaign, where you can just easily navigate through all those projects and earn additional XP points for the future airdrop. But more about that again until probably the Ethereum Denver is over, which will be the 3rd of March. So we will get those announcements most likely at the end of next week. So if you want to stay up to date with this kind of information, just subscribe to my channel. I release videos on a daily basis. If you like today's one, hit the like button. That's it. Thanks for watching and see you in my next one.